Hello guys, this is the Cool here, bringing you my second part of my farming guide. This will be focusing mainly on trees and fruit tree patches. Now to start off, the first requirement will be 27 farming to plant the oak tree and the apple tree. These are fruit and regular trees. Okay, now to start off, to actually get the sapling for the tree you want, you're going to need the actual seed and a filled flower pot. I'm sorry, I meant plant pot. You can buy filled plant pots at the Grand Exchange for a little over 400 GP. Next, you're going to want to get the seed to put in the plant pot, the highest level tree you can make, or the most cost-effective tree. I use willows as maple seeds are about 30k a piece, and it's not really worth it. Next, you're going to want to use your seed on the actual pot and hit select all. Next, you're going to want a watering can, and you're going to want to use a watering can on the plant pot filled with the seed you want. Within about 3 minutes, the pot will have grown to a sapling, and now you're ready for the next step. Repeat that with as many plant pots as you like, and now we can actually start. Now, my recommended inventory would consist of Varrock Teleport, a Lumbridge Teleport, a Falador Teleport, a tiny teleport crystal which you get from starting Morning's End Part 1, and a Ring of Dueling. Okay, I usually start by teleporting to Varrock. My teleport is right here because I did the diaries, and then you want to run east. Now we're here, slightly east of the actual Varrock castle. I'll bring this up on the mini-map. Just slightly east of the castle, basically follow this route right here. Now, as I've already planted my willow tree, you're going to want to hit check health. I'll show you how to actually plant one. That's where you get the main amount of XP. If you do not have a hatchet, you can pay the gardener to get rid of the tree for you. Next, you're going to want to use the tree on the patch. And since you don't want to risk your tree dying since it takes such a long time to grow, you want to pay the gardener whatever required fruits you are. To check what required trees you are, the required fruit you need for your tree, you can go to the Skill Advanced Guide and look. Apple trees require 9 raw sweet corn, and oaks are 1 basket of tomatoes. Next, I'd like to teleport to Falador. Once there, I run straight east, and the patch is dead ahead, right in the garden itself. Check the health of your tree and repeat the other 2 steps. Alright, I've just paid the farmer. Now we're going to the next patch. As I don't usually like walking all the way back to the center of Falador, I usually just break my second tab. I know this is a bit lazy and unnecessary, but I like to do this. Now you want to run northwest towards Taverley. You will see the wall, and usually you'll see a few people at Ivy's over here, so you know you're going the right way. This big circle has a patch. You want to run inside Taverley and repeat the other 2 steps for this plant. Alright, I've just paid the gardener. Time for the next patch. Next, I like to break my Lumbridge Teleport tab and due northwest of the castle is the next patch. Usually I run around back. The patch is right here. Now just repeat the other steps and we're on to our next patch. Next, I like to teleport with my crystal, which is unlocked after Morning's End Part 1, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned. But if you didn't know that, you do not need to complete the quest, you need to start it. Now, check the health of your tree. Now, this is one of my fruit trees, and I just want to throw in leveled up. You want to pick all the seeds, the leaves, or whatever it is that's growing off your fruit tree, and clear it. This is why I like to bring a hatchet. Unless you have one in your tool belt, you need it. Now, usually you would use the plant, whatever you got off the plant, on the local tool leprechaun or gardener or whatever's there. And then you want to pay the farmer. Okay, on to the next patch. Next, I like to teleport to mobilizing armies. The reason for this is because there is a spirit tree directly there, and you can use that for quick teleportation. You need to complete the quest to Grand Tree and Trino Village to use it to access this. Next, I like to screech through the railing and follow Elkoy. The patch is slightly southwest, right there. You want to check health and just do all this stuff. Next, I like to re-teleport to mobilizing armies. If my inventory is full, I usually just bank everything I don't need and grab a Camelot teleport, because that's usually the last spot. Now you want to re-teleport to tree with the sphere tree, and this time teleport to the Tree Gnome stronghold. Right east of it is another patch. Alright, I've just paid the farmer to watch over my tree. Now the next patch is southeast of this patch, not very far at all. You'll see the bank and you know you're almost there. You just want to go a little more southeast of the bank and you're here. Now repeat the other steps and I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, I've just paid the farmer. Here's the next spot I like to go to. I like to teleport to Camelot, and by the fishing spot is another fruit tree patch. Just follow this path, and when it breaks off to the east, just go east. Just follow this path east, and you will hit the farming spot. Okay, we are now here at the farming spot. Repeat those steps, check health, and pick the leaves. Okay, I've just paid the farmer, and now the final patch is west of here. Now you're probably asking, how's it west of here? You just passed out. Wouldn't you have done that in the first place? Well, by this I mean you want to go onto the docks and charter a boat. Alright, sorry about the interruption. It's been about 20 minutes since we've last talked to you. You won't know this because I actually cut the clip, but you want to charter to Brimhaven, which costs 480 gold. Once you arrive, cross the gangplank and go south, and you will reach your final spot. Thank you for watching my tree farming guide. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.